Welcome to something new, I guess. Um, I've been in a big Apex. Okay. Oh no. Thanks. Trials and tribulations. Okay. So I've been on oh, welcome to something new. Um I am playing a Modpack, a bunch of uh just start new. Fresh, I guess. Language. Look fast. So as I said in the beginning of this recording, I'm actually trying something new, and this is like a voiceover thing because the audio at the time wasn't grand because my father was moving lawnmowers and there's like a bunch of construction stuff going on somewhere around the house. So I'm trying something new with trying to force myself to create stuff and actually genuinely learn and build better, because that's been one thing that's been always on my mind, is me not really knowing how to build or texture. So hopefully this will help me learn how to do that better. Um, Also, first kind of like series I wanted to do, and there's going to be a lot of rudimentary stuff that I'm gonna trip over, like my words, say a lot. So hopefully you guys can bear with me for a little bit. But getting some music discs and stuff, getting some bearings for the road to see where like a good spot would be. As I stare at that copper slab for too long. Here I was just trying to figure out where exactly I was, and my bearing, and where to really set up shop for like the beginning workshop of create, because I haven't really gotten past mainly like making a smelter and a washer for like stone block, but this is like a different mod pack, which is a whole nother animal, which I am trying to not tame but go about learning, because create always kind of captured big words always seem to intrigue me with terms of like automation, making factories and stuff, kind of like Satisfactory and Factorio, and I just have a weird knack for that kind of stuff. So just really just trying to figure out where to set up shop. I'll shut up a bit and let the footage play out. I didn't even really use a seed for this world. I kind of just hit new world, labeled it I don't know, and just kind of went for it. Um, that's the thing. I'm not good at planning either. So this is kind of another thing, is like planning and like getting behind something rather than just letting it die out and just not do anything. But first stop of a many journeys is raiding the local village and populace for their food. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. But hey, I'm not entirely being a dunce. I'm replanting. So there's that. Cue the raiding montage. I'm just trying to find somewhere else where I could like, settle down. I could do over there actually, with it being kind of like a, I could do like a lighthouse build, or just, yeah, clear off the top, maybe put a lighthouse down there, dock. Bamboo for scaffolding too. Seems like a good adequate spot to a build, but I don't know. Thinking probably I'm gonna go up in this mountain range here and find a nice flat spot of land to make a starter workshop in, or a starter house in, and then probably expand out from there and make different districts for different things. Like I said, I don't know what I want to do with this series other than like possibly like create and learn how to build better. Other than that, I have like no direction for the series, so it's probably gonna be what do the planks look like on Willow? Not good. Not good for the build I want to do, at least now. But I'll keep that area in the back of my mind for what it is. Oh, buffalo. Here seems nice-ish. Just gotta get up higher to see what the surrounding area looks like. Because this does look nice. I just want to see what it looks like from like a distance. What's this look like? What's this look like? Get up a little bit higher here. Over there would be good for like a lighthouse or something. I actually like this area a little bit, so I might actually try to enjoy this area a little bit. Maybe flatten out right there. Right there looks really good for a starter workshop. Over there looks good too. Maybe for like a or production, or maybe put a lighthouse or something. Prismarine fish. That's way in the future though, because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to the crate mod. Because this whole mod pack is like filled with different things, such as a like you'll see. Get this waste stone that I just found. I didn't even know it was there. Alrighty. And now starts a long progress of trying to find a decent size end rod. Okay, so those are used for bows and stuff for Tinker's Construct, which is in this mod pack, which is wild because it's a 1.20 mod pack, but I digress. Wild onion. Seems like I'm gonna have to go with some old school kind of building here because I do not understand what exactly to build. I have a rough outline of what I want to, but like we're not there yet. But just trying to see what this is what I'm hearing, so that's why the first episode is going to be like a voiceover. So yeah. Thank you for the explanation. I was actually going to get to that. The first episode is kind of a voiceover thing to where like it's pre-recorded and it's kind of like this weird thing where I'm trying to react to things. I'm trying to figure out this whole video editing thing, so bear with me on that. I'm very new to like editing a series. That scared me. Chill. It was a buffalo jump scare. But yeah, I think I end up building in this area, and this mod pack doesn't have like the replay mod, which I'm gonna try to figure out how to get and how to work with this. Hopefully, this won't be scrapped because I'll have to start a new world with the whole, because I don't know how the replay mod works, but I kind of want to do like those fancy time lapses you see rather than just speeding up time and just dealing with the chipmunk effect of where everything's like super fast. And I know how some people don't like that. I'm just trying to like see what people like, see what people don't like. How I don't even know if this is going to reach an audience or if this is going to remain out in the aether. If it gets pushed, it gets pushed. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just going to probably make the series for me because I need to push myself to actually like make things and like occupy my time and actually like do something else other than sit and play War Thunder and other games. So, time lapse time. Hopefully you guys are having a really good day today, as well as it probably could be. And I'm just trying to see what sticks, what doesn't. So if you have like any ideas on how I could improve this series, mods to add and stuff like that, please let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you like it, or don't. I'm not your parents. I'm not gonna be like everyone else to where like they're like, oh, you should subscribe and like and comment. If you don't want to, don't. If you do, do. I'm not your father, so I'm not going to try to sell you things. And because honestly, these are probably going to be sporadically uploaded at best, but I'll try to keep it around like every Tuesday, maybe every Thursday, because those are the days I have off basically from everything from my 2 jobs. So that's what it's going to look like for the future, at least for now. I've been experimenting with how to exactly build houses with like kind of like structure, not like a square, essentially, like putting some shape and depth into it. Because I could always build houses, but I couldn't really like get the texturing right or like get like it to look like it belongs in Minecraft, I guess. So here I was going with the old style L-shaped houses that you'd find in villages before the whole like updated villages, which kind of just took the fun out of villages. I feel gave them more like personality, I guess. But bring back the old buildings, like even if it's just for like nitwits or something. Now I'm going with a bigger, like L-shaped kind of building because, like I said earlier, I'm kind of get more shape to my buildings rather than just have them be like blocks and squares and stuff like that. Like I actually want to get buildings to actually look like buildings rather than just geometry, if that makes any sense. So here I am, just trying to get the foundation set up for the starter house, and not shortly after this, I feel like I go mining after realizing how I was really ill prepared to build this house because I didn't gather everything at first. So I'm kind of stuck with this awkward footage of me fumbling around my inventory and trying to get more wood and counting. But hey, everyone does it sometimes to another. So ill preparedness, I think it's funny. Shortly after this, I don't know why. I swear I have undiagnosed ADHD, but I decided to go mining to get a press, to then get a saw, to speed up the construction process on the house rather than me going out and mining every tree individually. Get a saw. Basically acts like timber, where you take out the bottom log and then just. But this is going to be the start of the mining segment. You know, at some point, I should probably end up finding out how to make a tunnel bore. That'd probably serve me great use with getting materials and stuff for like builds. But that's for the future episodes and probably checklists that I definitely have planned out and is not going to be off the cuff at all. Back to the mining montage. I ended up cutting out the finding of this, but basically, there's a hole next to my house that I ended up diving down into. I built a staircase down, and it was kind of boring, the journey to get here. So I kind of, like I said, cut it from the footage. If you guys want to actually see that and like have it more as if you're playing alongside me, then I'll do that. But just let me know in the comments down below, and yeah, back to the time lapse. Now, I know what you're probably saying is that I could use the iron to get what I actually need to get myself started in create with andesite alloys. However, I prefer to do it with zinc, probably because I feel like zinc isn't used for a lot in create. It's still used, but it's not used for a lot that matters, at least I think. That's why I've been using zinc for the alloy recipe rather than iron. Maybe I'm weird like that, I guess. I don't know. But maybe everything will change when I can finally get my hands on an optimal working iron farm. But other than that, that's it to commence. Oh, oh wait. There's mimics in this mod pack as well, so I can have like the invisible scarf and feety thing that feeds you. The Oregon boots. And yeah, back to the montage. Also, I don't know if I'm the only one who does this. Rather than like mining out andesite that's right next to me, I rather combine diorite and cobblestone because you get 2 per rather than 1. I know it's probably really it's backwards. Try not to swear as much as well, so there's that. But I feel like that's relatively. You'll see me do it a lot in this series probably before I can automate it, where I'll mine diorite and cobblestone together to make andesite to get double output. Probably makes no sense, but I'll do it anyway. It also has a really goated mod, the Goblin Trader. I don't know what mod it's from, but the Goblin Trader is the best mod that I could ever probably honestly hope for in a thing like this. It had an Unbreaking 4 enchant book, but I don't think I keep this one around, which kind of sucks. And that'll come back to bite me later. I probably know it. Surely not though, right? Hindsight's 2020. But yeah, I just try to sneak around these skeletons and grab some more ores for the starter workshop. And I found a diamond too. Back to it. I think I finally got enough materials, so I decided to head back to the surface to finish the workshop and the starter workshop at least, and kind of like start to end to close this out with hope that this will lead to something rather than me just saying it will and it just never gets a second upload. But we'll get there when we get there. Um, and I'm kind of sorry for putting a lot of time lapses by like increasing the speed and not doing all the fancy camera work and stuff. Like I said, this mod pack does not have that replay mod, and I'm using a Create Ultimate mod pack or something like that. I'll put it in the description below. But mainly it's just a bunch of Create mods like bells and whistles, trains or whatever. Some other ones like Macaw, right? Mr. Craze finisher mod. I'm pretty sure is in here. Biplanes, as you saw earlier, and yeah, I'll probably just end up speeding through the end construction phase, and probably not actually. I'll probably stay silent and let myself build it out essentially, and yeah, it's also symmetrical. I love that. I try to make my buildings symmetrical. I might have to learn how to make them not that so they look better, but it's always hard because you always want your stuff to look nice, right? So, like I said, this is just me figuring out what to do. And I think I'll let a little bit of the silence kind of work. So you guys already listened to me blabble on hard enough. So enjoy the building, regular pace stuff. I'm not going to speed it up or anything. So enjoy it. Totally forgot that I needed more wood for the andesite alloys because this is where I start focusing on getting the most important part of getting the entire Create mod up and running is the press. I know I'm kind of like weirdly worrying about the press before like any other means of power like a water wheel or stuff like that, but I kind of want to make future construction projects and farms easier, so it requires the press. I feel like the press is the most important part of the entire mod pack, so this is the process of that. Okay, so I lied. This is gonna be the last time lapse because I don't think that you guys want to see me here using the saw with the crank over and over and over again. Um, but it makes it a lot easier. I'll tell you that much. But I swear it's the last one after this one. Then it's just gonna be the building thing, and then sure, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end after that for the first episode, and then I'll try to automate it in the second. Not the press or anything, but get like power in a weird way. I'm good. It's gonna be adventure next episode. thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. And as I said, and I kind of sound like a broken record, if you have any feedback whatsoever, please leave a comment. I'll do my best to read them. And feel free to subscribe. Helps out a lot. Makes me know that I'm doing the right thing. And thank you so much for watching. And hopefully you make it to the next episode. So peace. And please have a blessed day.